Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come. And together we can support our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream and restoration a reality. I녕ዀ. A Yoruba DSS operative who could no longer accept the killings of Biafrans and Nigerians by the criminal DSS in order to cover up for the Fulani terrorists and also to enforce their one Nigeria agenda that favors only the Fulani Janjaweed. He worked for the criminal DSS for over 13 years, and he has now deserted the criminal DSS. And he implicated Buhari impostor and the DSS Director General, BICHI, as terrorist jihadists, and that they are responsible for Fulani terrorists masquerading as unknown gunmen in Biafra land, Okada riders in southwest Nigeria, and criminal terrorist killer herdsmen also all over Nigeria. The Fulani terrorists were brought in from Niger Republic, Chad, Mali, and Central African Republic to massacre Biafrans and Nigerians, as Buhari impostor secretly launches the Fulani jihadist conquest of Nigeria. Even the Fulanis in West Africa are fully aware that there is a jihad war secretly going on in Nigeria. But the Fulani Nigerian government disguised the jihad war as insecurity in order to deceive the international community. That is what they're doing. They are hiding behind insecurity, whereas in the real sense, it is jihad war that they are fighting. And their plan is to wipe out the indigenous tribes in Nigeria and take over their ancestral lands. But that will never happen. They have failed. You know, according to a report by the DSS deserter, it said that the burning of David Imo, a Biafran, by Fulani Okada riders, they are terrorists, but they disguise as Okada riders in Lagos. You know, the grand cover-up by the Fulani Nigerian government. The report statement reads, the DSS officer who deserted, his name is IπαιOLUWOLE Bashir. You know, after exposing the criminal DSS, they now call him an impostor in order to cover up their crimes. According to the former DSS operative, IπαιOLUWOLE Bashir, he said he worked for DSS and have served Nigeria for 13 years. He said that today he takes his exit from the criminal Nigerian DSS in defense of his conscience. He said over the years he worked tirelessly, like many of his colleagues, under the most excruciating conditions in Nigerian security service, and that he can no longer have his hands stained with blood of innocent Biafrans and Nigerians. He said that he was the team leader of undercover agents detailed to arrest the killer of David Imo, a Biafran, who was clubbed and later burnt to death by the Fulani Okada riders. He said that they arrested 11 suspects. Dahiru Saleh from Kano, Mokhtar Bade from Borno, Modebo Sanusi, Jigawa, Ahmed Mohamed, Bauchi, Tuko Baba, Adamawa, Mokhtar Dongo, Sokoto, Yao Ahmed Baba, Sokoto, Date Kassina from Daura Kassina, Shehu Mansour Ahmed from Kassina, Sheikh Isaac Ami, a spiritual leader from Chad, who also supplied the Okada to many riders in Lagos, and Bin Sadiq Lawal from Mali. He said after arresting these Fulani terrorists, he started receiving calls, including threats from highly placed Nigerians, including Fulani emirs, that is, they are Fulani kings in the north. He said he was shocked. A human life has been lost, and they needed to do their job. Why should people be calling him, important Nigerians, that they will kill him if he does not release the Fulani terrorists that he arrested? He said that he lodged complaint to the State Director of Criminal DSS in Lagos, and later he received instruction to hand over the Fulani terrorists as instructed by the DDDSS in Abuja. He handed over the terrorists to the police at exactly 7:35 p.m. on Wednesday. That same day, he received a letter of redeployment to Borno State, where they planned to kill him. He said that as he was thinking over the relocation and looking at options with his wife and 2 young children, to his shock, he read on the TV that the police have arrested the following: Dahiru Ayuba, Susan Moses, Chris Dauda, Joseph Teller, a Yoruba, Chief Potel Anthony, and Sunday Azi. He said that he almost had a heart attack and have seen gross manipulation of evidence. But this one that he led the investigation, or the investigating team, shook him and shook his conscience that he can't live with these particular nightmares, lies, outright ungodly lies, more so that on the day David Umar, a Biafran, was burnt to death in Lagos, and he saw himself in a trance being asked never to help in the perversion of justice in this particular incident of David's gruesome murder. He said he now understands that these fake suspects were given 100,000 naira each to confess to the crime, while 2 of them are innocents who were picked up on the streets. You know, Nigeria is a hub of the worst rogue and criminals on earth since the BUHARI impostor took over office. They have gone to arrest Yorubas and Igbo people for killing David Umar. This is exactly what they are also doing in Biafra land. After the criminal DSS operatives, who disguises as unknown gunmen and killer herdsmen, kills innocent Biafrans, just as they went and bombed a market in Imo State, they will blame IPOB and Eastern Security Network. They did that bombing because they know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case in court is coming up soon. So they had to carry out the bombing. You know, Nigerians also saw how the Fulani Okada riders descended on David Imon, mobbed him, clubbed him, and set him ablaze. When security operative becomes rogue institution trying to protect Nigerian unity at all costs, Nigerians are left with little option than to see destruction of the monster we call Nigeria if we do not want Nigeria to kill all of us. And that is why we are asking for the disintegration of Nigeria. The arrested certainly have nothing to do with the crime. The Nigerian police have left the substance to chase shadows. This is one of the most wicked sins any country can commit against her citizens. You know, as for him, that is the certain DSS operative, he said Nigerians should pray for him, that he has left the security forces and he has traveled out of the country in search of survival and away from imminent death from the Fulani Nigerian government. My brothers and my sisters, you can see what the Fulani are doing. You can see that Nigeria needs disintegration now than never before. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.